Welcome to DTA. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This is the Gbpusd and Cadjpy video with Sir Clover.
So guys,
on the
welcome
chart.
again to another video. I'm not gonna be analyzing USD CAD because Mr. Shah did an analysis on USD CAD, and Mr. Shah told you very well that USD CAD will be buying it. Look at this. This is very beautiful. If you did not see the video on USD CAD, check the video. We actually made a mistake on the thumbnail. We wrote AUD USD instead of USD CAD. So, but check that one. It's called the 15,000 setup. Check this. Mr. Shah actually analyzed. He saw an inverse head and shoulder. He saw a head, a shoulder, and a neckline. He expected a break and a retest, which is what happened, and the market is still pushing up all the way until that level. So this is just a quick update that I'm giving you on what Mr. Shah was actually looking for. So as I told you guys, and as I always tell you, whenever you're looking at our videos, we're actually giving you signals. We're actually giving you signals. I want you to see, this was a well played or a well orchestrated setup that Mr. Shah actually did. And if you want to see how he actually broke down this, I would suggest that you guys actually go and you watch the $15,000 setup, the one that we're actually talking about. You get what I'm saying? No, it's written AUD USD, the 15K USD setup, so you can actually look at it. So as you can see, he saw an inverted shoulder. This was the neckline. It actually broke and came back, gave us an engulfing. You could have entered straight from here, stop loss just below there. The market is actually pushing up, or straight from the breakout, you could have entered. And then, but there are many ways. We're gonna make a video on entries. There are many ways in which you could have entered. Like, we have 6 entry styles that we actually use whenever we are entering the markets, and we only use these styles and they are consistent. But this is an update that I'm actually giving you guys on what Mr. Shah was actually looking for. And as you can see, the market is playing out. But this is very simple. I want us to look at something that we have never analyzed before, because I want to show you guys, we don't actually plan for these things. We just open the chart and we trade skin to skin. You get what I'm saying? So let's see. I'm thinking of analyzing Gbpusd. I'm not a fan of Gbpusd. Never traded Gbpusd that much. I don't even consider fundamentals whenever I'm trading Gbpusd. You get what I'm saying? I'm just not a fan. And one thing that I know is whenever it comes to trading, I don't consider fundamentals, because if your technicals are right, trust me, news is just great volatility. You get what I'm saying? So now, if I'm gonna have to be looking at Gbpusd, the highest high is over here. This is very simple. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Tell your grandmother that we're back on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Let them all know. Let her become profitable. What am I seeing? I'm seeing my lowest low, which is quite here. Like, I'm gonna be looking at the recent price. My lowest low, which is quite here. Looking at the recent price of what the market is doing, right? So now, looking at what the market is doing, right? The market is automatically telling you what it's doing. You get what I'm saying? But to make this easy, you guys need to start using a trend line effectively. You need to start finding where the trend is. That's why it's called a trend line. It's there for you to actually identify what the market trend is and where the market is actually going. So looking at this, I'm automatically seeing that the market is in a downtrend on Gbpusd. Sure, we had an uptrend. This was actually a buying market. We were in an uptrend before, but as you can see, we had an uptrend, right? Created our low, uptrend, equal highs, right? So what are we expecting on the markets? This is very simple. For us to actually confirm ourselves, I'm going to give you a secret. For us to actually confirm ourselves, we're going to wait for the market to actually break this low. You get what I'm saying? Once the market actually breaks and then you start operating below this low, then I know these are confirmed sells. But these are already sells based on, guys, we're experts now. We know what we're doing. You get what I'm saying? Based on the way we are trading, we are quite aware that the market is actually selling right now, because we're actually in a downtrend. Because if you can look at this is our high, this is our low, this is our high, this is our low, this is our high, and then this is our low, creating actually our higher high, lower high, right, lower low, lower high, right, then we're gonna create a lower low. That's how the market is actually moving. You get what I'm saying? There's no need for us to actually overcomplicate it. So now we're just going to be marking out our areas of take profit, areas where we'd actually be looking at on the market, and areas where we'd actually be taking trades, and areas where we'd actually be placing our stops and just doing effective work. You get what I'm saying? But this is actually quite very simple. This is not complicated. Okay. The determine the level of the signal. So we're already quite aware that the market broke out of this trend line. Every time we break out of a trend line, if you've been watching our videos, you know, every time we break out of a trend line, it automatically says that the market is in a downtrend. If you were buying, then you decide to break out of this restriction. What other restriction are you having? You're going to be having this restriction that the market is actually setting. The moment we break above this trend line, we are starting a new trend. I need you guys to understand that the moment we break out of this trend line, right? We break out of this trend line, we are starting a new trend. What's this? Isn't this a new trend? Isn't this a new trend? This will be a new trend. This will be a buying market. This will be a buying market. That's what I want you to understand. That every time we break out of a trend line, right, the market would actually be changing its trend. But what are we actually having right now? We're having buys, actually bought equal highs, right? Broke out of the trend line. Since we broke out of the trend line, what are we having? We're having sales. This is very simple. We're actually rejecting. First TP is here. But what are we expecting? A retest, right? Expecting a retest. Push down. We keep expecting like simple moves, like simplicity. You know what I'm saying? Some of you don't even believe this is how simple the market is. You think we're having a cheat code whenever we are flipping accounts, you know, whenever we're taking $10 to $800 in 3 weeks, all of that. None of you flipping like growing accounts. But there's no cheat code. It's just understanding the nature and how you approach the market. You get what I'm saying? They're actually going to have a series where we will be trading live. But we need to get to 1,000 subscribers first. So if you want to trade with us live, make sure that we get to 1,000 subscribers. Keep subscribing, recommend this to your friends and family so that we can trade live together. But we're actually going to have another series where we're actually going to be breaking down the market and showing you guys what there is nothing that we are actually hiding. It's just pure price action that you have to understand how the market is actually moving. Okay, enough said. But now, what am I actually looking for on GBP, on GBPUSD? This is very simple. The market was actually trending up, right? We are now actually trending down. We broke out of this. So now, let's look at the type of candle and where the market actually rejected. And let's look at the type of candlestick formation that we are actually having based on the level where the market actually rejected. Okay, if you can look at this, the market does not just reject anywhere. It will always reject upon a previous resistance or a previous support. This is what we call trading with zones. So now, looking at the market, this is quite simple, right? I'm saying, okay, the market actually respected it, broke out of the support, actually this resistance actually created a support, right? And then, but this support, this resistance that actually turned to support right here was even support right here. You get what I'm saying? But it turns to a resistance right here. So now I'm saying, okay, this is still valid. So what am I expecting in the markets? This is very simple. Look at the type of candle we are having. We're having an inside bar candle. Inside bar candle confirming what? Sellers. So when do we trade an inside bar after the breakout? Did the market actually break out? Let's see. Perfect. The market actually broke out, right? The market actually broke out, it's actually pushing down. So now I'm quite aware that the market is actually pushing down, right? Which is very simple. I'm quite aware that the market is actually pushing down all the way until this level over here, right? Now that I know that the market is actually pushing down, let's make this a little bit bigger. So now that I'm quite aware that the market is actually pushing down, I know what I'm looking for sales. This is very simple. We are in line with the trend, we're in line with the level, we're in line with the communication. What are we doing now? Very simple. Hour or 15 minutes, we are looking for sales. You know, this is a signal, guys. This is actually a signal. I'm gonna drop this video tonight and I'm gonna give you an update in the morning. I'm gonna drop this video tonight. If you wanna take trades with me, you can take trades. You get what I'm saying? You can take trades with me if you wanna take trades. So now, this is very simple now. We can take our fib from there all the way until this level. But now, you see what our fib is giving us. We're getting a respected zone around this area. So now I want us to see this. I want us to mark this zone on our fib. Right, I want us to mark. Wait, let me do this on the 1 hour because I think the problem was that I'm on my 50. Oh, I'm on my 1 hour. Okay, I'm on my 1 hour. This is very profound now. Okay, I'm on my 1 hour. I'm gonna make this a different color because this is a lower time frame. I'm gonna make this let's make this gray. You know, no, I mean that's already gray. Let's make this blue. Let's make this blue. So now looking at the markets, right? This is quite simple. If the market would actually come and reject from this level, if the market would actually come and reject actually off our Fibonacci level, which is here, let me remove this. Let's take it from here. Right. Let's make it a bit thicker. Right, yeah. So if the market would actually come and reject off this level, this becomes very simple. Looking for actually a retest all the way to that level, then the market actually sells. This is pure price action. There is nothing too complicated. And guess what? It will be rejecting off the trend line, which is very simple, which is an extra confirmation or confluence. You get what I'm saying? Which will be extra confluence. So the market will actually be rejecting off this trend line. Where are we aiming for? We're aiming for this zone. We are not compromising. We are aiming for this zone. We are not compromising. We are actually aiming for this zone. We're looking for the market to actually push up. Then once the market actually pushes up, right, we are actually shorting the market on the zone. Shorting stop loss just above there. Perfect. And where are we aiming for? We're aiming for this area. But let's take this up a bit. Yeah. 2,3. Perfect. Right. We're actually aiming for this area. Once the market actually comes back to this zone and then rejects. But if the market does not actually respect this, let's say it will respect this zone and that zone, right? Okay. Wow, what am I seeing? Let's say it will respect this fib level. Okay, it's still the same. The market can actually reject off the moving average here, right? But highest probability is that the market will actually come back to this zone. Highest probability, and we'll be taking shorts all the way from that zone to this zone. Stop loss just above there. You get what I'm saying? Just above there. Our stop loss will be there. Take profit just there. Good risk reward ratio. And what are we seeing again? To help you guys, because some of you like channels. What are we seeing? The market just broke out of this zone. The market just broke out. So since the market actually just broke out, this becomes very simple. We're expecting the market to do what? Retest all the way until the zone. Once we get a retest, what are we doing? We are selling once we get a retest. Because what are we having? We're having a channel. Remember, every time we break, I don't even like calling it a channel. I call this a trend. We had a mini trend right here. First touch, second touch, the market is actually trending up, right? But every time we break a trend line, what happens? Every time we break our trend, what happens? We start a new trend. What? A selling trend. This is a selling trend. We're expecting the market to actually sell. This is a selling trend. So this becomes very simple, guys. Market structure, that's all that you're supposed to know, right? I'm going to give you just another one on CAD. Okay, GBP, JPY. Okay, we always do that. CAD, JPY. I'm going to give you another one on CAD, JPY. Right? Now, this is very simple. Now, this is also very simple. Look, the market is... Guys, once you know this thing, you actually know it's like there's no one who's gonna take away the skill away from you. Once you have the skill, you have the skill. You get what I'm saying? So now, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. This is actually nice. First touch, second touch. What are we expecting? Then touch all the way until this level. Then we are selling. We are in a downtrend. The trend, the level, the signal. Like that's how we trade the markets. The trend, the level, the signal. We're expecting a push up, right? Push up all the way until this level. Once we break this level, then the market is buying. Once we break that level, right? So now I want us to see this. We're gonna be looking at this resistance, right? We're gonna be looking at this zone. We're gonna be looking at this zone where the market is now. We're gonna be looking at this zone where the market is right now, currently. Guys, like this becomes second nature. The thing with me is I only trade two markets. You get what I'm saying? I think that's why I'm becoming consistently profitable. I think that's why I'm making so much money right now this year, because I only trade two markets. You know, for me to analyze all of these pairs, it's just a bonus that I'm actually giving you guys. But I think that's why this year I'm making so much money. Like I've never made so much money like the way I'm making money this year. Like $10 to $800, what to this, like making so much money, guys. You get what I'm saying? And we're just gonna keep scaling up. Okay, so enough about me. What am I seeing? The trend, the level, the signal. You know, not so overcomplicated. What is the market doing? Okay, I want you to see this. When are we gonna start taking sales? Okay. When are we gonna start taking sales? This is very simple. First touch, second touch, third touch. Some of you will say we'll start taking sales the moment we break out of this trend line. Sure, you can, but remember you're on a 4-hour time frame, and you have to follow what the 4-hour time frame is doing at the moment, right? Because if you're gonna wait for this, This, remember, in a day, on a 15 minutes time frame, we have 52 candles. In a day, in a 4 hour, we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. We have 6 candles. So this could take you like 3 weeks for this to actually happen. You get what I'm saying? Like this could actually take you like 3 weeks or something, or it's actually breaking to give you whatever it is that you're looking for. You're not looking towards waiting 3 weeks. We are not swing traders. We are intraday traders. So what am I looking for right now? Okay, I know that the market has to come back to this zone, right? But now, okay, let's just confirm why that zone. I'm sure many of you may ask me, like, Clover, tell me, like, why that zone? You get what I'm saying? Okay, let me bring this down a bit, just to cater for all of this, right? The market is to come back and push and reject off the zone, right? The reason why it's because we're sitting on a support, and for now we are still buying. For now, the market is still buying for now, which is very simple. The market is still buying for now, and we are rejecting off the moving average. So now we have a bullish engulfing, guys. This is a perfect signal. We have a bullish engulfing over here, guys. Look, this is a perfect signal that you can actually use whenever you're actually analyzing, because we're actually having a bullish engulfing on the market. So now, looking at this zone here, I'm now aware that the market is actually giving us a bullish engulfing. So I'm just gonna write bullish engulfing on this. I'm just gonna write bullish engulfing. Bullish engulfing. I'm just gonna write bullish engulfing on this. Right. Should I increase this? It's both bullish wrong, but it's still fine. Let's see if I put a J there instead of an H. So bullish engulfing, right? On top of a support rejecting off the moving average. The market is doing what? Pushing up, right? So now we already confirmed that, and already know that the market is actually pushing up, right? But now we're gonna scale in more trades once the market breaks above this level. We're gonna be scaling in more trades once the market breaks above this level, because right here we have a resistance level. Once we break above this and we retest, we're scaling in all the way until that level. Actually, we're putting our buy stops here, like for the market to really trigger them. You know what I'm saying? But now this becomes easy now for whatever it is that you are looking for, because the market is actually giving us. So if you're gonna have to take your Fibonacci, if you have to measure, okay, I can take my Fibonacci from here. I can take my Fib. Let's take from here the way until this zone. Check. Perfect. Rejecting of this, market is pushing up. So guys, this is actually a signal that I'm giving you. The problem is, it's not even a problem. The market is actually pushing up, right? Since the market is pushing up, okay, how do we take trades on this? How do we take trades? This is very simple. Now you're gonna look for retracement ends. You're gonna look for the market to actually end its retracements. Wherever the market is actually gonna end its retracement, you're actually gonna be taking trades there, right? So let's look at this. Let's say the market breaks above this level, right? This is how we're gonna be taking trades. Let me show you. We have two ways. We have a risk entry. Remember, we have 6 ways, but I'm gonna show you 2. Right? You can put your buy stop over here. You can put your buy stop for when the market crosses above this level, right? In terms of buys, then you buy the market. Whenever the market crosses above this level, then you actually buy it and you're pushing up with it, right? And you're actually aiming for where first TP is actually here, but you obviously know that we are aiming for that. You get what I'm saying? But you know where your first TP is, because if you're gonna have to draw a channel on this, the market actually makes sense. You're gonna have to draw a channel, because many of you love channels. So let's draw a channel so that you guys can actually see. Let's draw a channel. You get what I'm saying? Once the market breaks above this, and you know, consolidating from now, market is actually buying all the way until that level over there. So this becomes very easy, nothing too complicated, nothing too complex. So you can put your buy stop over here. Once the market actually crosses above this level, you're actually going to be buying the market all the way until that level, right? Number 2, another type of entry that we actually use. We have 6 entries, like 6. This is crazy. We have 6 entries that we use. Break and retest. Break, right? Retest. Get your candle. Push up. Now this is called a confirmation entry. This is what we call a confirmation entry, right? Confirmation entries. So now, once the market breaks and retest, you use your Fibonacci to measure, get a candlestick confirmation, you enter TPs all the way until there. So now this becomes very simple now. This is what we're actually looking for. we're going to be buying the market. I see the countdown is again. We're going to be buying the market. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for actually subscribing, for liking. There's more that's coming on the KTH Trading Academy. This was the Signal series. Make sure you